Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I thought I'd do a little review today, a little product review on the double matrix blind, the 360 version. It's early spring here in New York. It's about the middle of March. Turkey season is about 6 weeks away, and just getting ready. So here's the blind. As you can see, it's got a pretty good design. It's a hub style blind, meaning it has little hubs on the inside that are attached to stakes with little ball bearings, and they just punch out just like a regular tent. As you can see, brighten up here for a minute. The blind has is very big and has a large scale camouflage on it, a ground specific camoufage, as Double Bull likes to put it, and it really takes an effect when you step back a ways. I mean, you don't need any camo for turkey hunting or anything like that. This blind is more expensive compared to other blinds as far as quality and for price. I mean, this blind just beats them all, but it's expensive. It's going to run you about $432 when everything's all said and done. Go in here inside the blind, take a look around. As you can see, it's got an all black interior. Okay. And what I like to do is kick away the leaves. You don't have to do that, but I prefer to, especially when you're deer hunting, because those deer aren't going to tolerate that extra noise that you're making. But I do like to have a little bit of leaves like in the corner just to rake when I'm turkey hunting to make it sound like a hen's feeding. So far this blind, we've been pretty successful in it. I've taken one deer out of it with a shotgun, and two people who were hunting with me both took turkeys. Both first timers took their first turkeys, and last year we unfortunately had a pretty close miss at about 20 yards on a jake for a first timer, but we'll get one. This blind is very weatherproof. It's made to get wet. I've been in rain, snow, I've had ice on it. Last year in New York, where I was hunting for the opening of turkey season, we got about 2 inches of snow, and the snow just kept falling on top of the blind, and none of it seeped through, and we killed a nice bird that morning. Okay, so it's got the black interior. What you want to do when you're hunting in this is you don't want to have dark clothing, maybe like some Under Armour or a nice hoodie or something to keep you warm. And what I like to do is just keep like a light camo t-shirt, something to put on over it in case you have to make a move on a bird, or have to get up and move the blind, something like that. It's got these silent slide windows, which I love, and they do exactly what they are. They slide silently. They just a little tab that loosens up and it slides right down. Look at that, right? And the shoot-through mesh, this stuff. You probably can't see it yet. Okay, this stuff right here, I don't really use it. I've shot my arrows through it. My arrows don't seem to like it. My bow kind of tunes off and I shoot through it. But it's good, like if you just have to pull this down. This is all going to be up, but if you want to just pull this down and peek through it, you can see through it quite a ways. And I don't use it. The deer really aren't going to tolerate the open black hole that they'll see. See, on this side, it's open. I don't have the screen up. I have it rolled up. The deer really aren't going to tolerate it. So I just like to hunt through the windows. These little windows here, which go full size, and they just cover up. It's a black to black cover up. So you got the little door here with a little tab on it, and it just hooks to this hook up here. See that? So, like, it's a very effective as far as 360. I mean, 360, they're not exaggerating. It is 360. I've had birds when I'm turkey hunting come in the wrong way, and like, say we're hunting out this side, okay? We're hunting out this side. I've actually shut this side to block the silhouette, because you're not going to want to have, when you're hunting through this, you're not going to want to have all the windows open on all the sides. You're going to want to just have closed off. So say I'm hunting on this, all this is going to be shut off so that they can't see your movements as you're taking up daylight and making movements. So you're going to want to have all this blocked off. But I've actually had birds come in the wrong way and just sealed off where I was hunting and go to the other side of the blind, open it up without even them detecting me. It's very, very quiet. The setup is very easy. The commercials don't lie. You can get this thing up within 10 seconds. 10 seconds at the most. The only thing you're going to want to do is after the blind sits in the bag in the off season for a little while, you just want to take it out of the bag and pop it up a few times, because it's like it likes to be a little stubborn. These hubs with these stakes will be a little stubborn, so just pop them up a little bit. Be gentle, it will pop out. But just it has memory, I guess, kind of like fishing line. So just be careful with that. Another feature here, they have what's called the waterfowl flap. You can see that right there. Okay, this zips down. It's got quiet zippers as long as you do it quiet. And you see that. I guess if you're hunting waterfowl, I mean, you can hunt waterfowl this. I've seen it done in the videos. I probably won't ever do it, but I've seen it done with shotguns and with bows. But say like you were bow hunting turkeys and you had a bird that was just about within bow range and he got a little spooked, and he started moving away and he got out of your window here. He started moving that way, let's say. All you gotta do, I'm gonna hunt. I bow hunted a lot last year for him, and educated a lot of birds just because I didn't get shot, and just educate a lot of birds. So what I'm going to do is start bringing the shotgun for backup in case something else happens. And let's say you were bow hunting a bird and he was, you know, coming almost in your shooting lane. He got a little spooked and started putting and moving the other way, and he got out of your window. Well, unzip that real quick, pop up, and boom, take him out before he gets out of range. That way no bird's going to get away. Alright, so let's go back outside here and take another look around. Alright. Now, one thing you're not going to want to do if you get this blind is play with these string tabs. These string tabs are tied when you take the blind out of the bag for the first time. What these do is they keep tension on all this fabric. This fabric is not going to flap in the wind. But if the wind is howling that day, you are going to want to stake it down. And the blind has little ring tabs right here where you can put stakes through just like a tent and stake it through. Like last year I was hunting with my girlfriend, had some jakes come in, and she was using a 20 gauge, and 40 yards is a little iffy with that gun. And the wind was blowing. I was in the blind behind her trying to hold the blind down and stop it from moving. But the blind was kind of like, you know, doing that in the wind, you know, kind of how like clothes do on the clothesline. And they got a little spooked and hung up. This blind has, like, it's very quiet. It doesn't have like a lot of the other less effective features that other blinds do, like Velcro. It has almost no Velcro. The only Velcro it has is for that waterfowl tab, and it has, you know, the waterfowl flap with the zipper and the zippered door. It's not a problem if you just take your time with it and be quiet. I've been within 100 yards of roosted birds that were already gobbling in the roost because I was, you know, running late, and I've set this blind up, made, you know, some noise and leaves, kicked the leaves away like I always do, and the birds were actually gobbling to me, you know, making noise. So if you just take your time and, you know, stay persistent, you'll be fine. There's a lot of room in this blind. Like, we'll go back inside here. Okay. See, I've got my chair in here. I've got all kinds of room to draw my bow. You can have more than one person in here. I've had up to 3 people in here hunting comfortably and had plenty of room. And look, another one in all the blinds that I've had 3 blinds. This is my 3rd one, and this is the last one I'll ever buy. I'm convinced of it. But look at this. I'm 6 foot tall. All right. I'm not touching the top, and I'm not ducking. I'm walking right around. Plenty of room to get up, like, you know, those long days when you're out hunting. You want to stretch. You can get right up and stretch in here. Not a problem. And it's great to take first timers out and all that stuff. It's just a great blind, and I couldn't be happier with it. Best $432 I've spent. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And thanks for watching.